Good morning, students. Our next concept is ratio of line which divides the line segment AB. A line L, just denoted with the L, ax plus by plus c is equal to 0, divides the line segment joining ax1 y1 and bx2 y2 in the ratio minus of ax1 plus by1 plus c is to ax2 plus by2 plus c. So generally, if you substitute x1 comma y1 in the given line L, so here 1 1, here x1 y1, so this is denoted with L11. So L11 means ax1 plus b1 plus c, and if you substitute x2 comma y2 in L, so that gives ax2 plus by2 plus c, so 2 2 we denote with L22. So totally we can say this ratio shortly we can write as minus L11 is to L22. Okay, so for suppose take the line segment AB, ax1 y1 bx2 y2, and this is the line L, ax plus by plus c is equal to 0. So this line divides AB in some ratio means total line doesn't divides. So only one point on this line divides this line segment AB. Let us that point denoted with some p. So first you take that ratio is equal to some m is to n. Now we are going to prove m is to n is equal minus L11 is to L22. So because of this p divides AB in the ratio m is to n, if you apply the section formula, p is equal to mx2 plus that means mx2 plus nx1 by m plus n and my2 plus ny1 by m plus n. Since this p also lies on this line, so this p satisfies the given equation ax plus by plus c is equal to 0. So substitute in that equation the coordinates of p. So that gives a of, in the place of x substitute mx2 plus nx1 by m plus n, plus b of, in the place of I substitute my2 plus ny1 by m plus n, plus c is equal to 0. Now you take m plus n is LCM. So here for c there is no denominator, so LCM is m plus n. So if you take LCM m plus n, so we have a into mx2 plus nx1 plus b into my2 plus ny1 plus c of m plus n by total m plus n. We have that m plus 1 transpose to right side, that gives 0 into anything is 0 only. So now we have here we need to find out the ratio m is to n. So separate m terms and n terms. So m terms and n terms means we have to take m terms in m terms m take common, and in n terms take n common. So here a mx2, here b my2, and here cm. From these three terms, if you take m common, we have ax2 plus by2 plus c. And here n terms are a nx1, b ny1, and cn. From these three terms, if you take n common, then we have ax1 plus by1 plus c is equal to 0. So to get m by n, so separate a m term one side and n term another side. So m into ax2 plus by2 plus c is equal to minus of n into x1 plus b1 plus c. So this n transpose this side and this factor transpose this side. Then we have m by n is equal to minus of ax1 plus by1 plus c by ax2 plus by2 plus c. This denotation is nothing but minus L11. This denotation is nothing but L22. So totally m is to n is equal to minus L11 is to L22. Okay. So based on this one we have some applications. The applications are nothing but, for suppose if you take a line segment AB, so and if a line ax plus by plus c is equal to 0 divides this line segment AB, means that line may be opposite side of that means this a comma b are opposite a comma b are in opposite side of this line L is equal to 0, that means ax plus by plus c is equal to 0, or this line may be same side of AB. Same side of AB means that may be like this. So this is line segment AB. Okay. So for suppose it is going like this. So this these a comma b are on same side of this L. L is equal to 0. Opposite side means this a comma b are opposite sides of this L is equal to 0, means that may be going in between a comma b. This is for opposite side. This is for same side. Okay. So there are two possibilities. When it is in opposite side, a comma b are in opposite side of L is equal to 0, when a comma b are on same side of L is equal to 0. So two possibilities. See here ratio we got minus L1 by L22. Minus L1 by L22 means here already we have minus is there. So we have L1 by L22 is there. Generally, if ratio is positive, then this P divides internally. That means a comma b lies opposite side of ax plus by plus c is equal to 0 whenever ratio is positive. So if ratio becomes to positive means L11 and L22 have the in opposite side means already we have minus. For suppose L1 is positive, L22 is negative. So positive by negative gives negative, already negative into negative positive. Otherwise if L11 is negative and L22 is positive, so negative by positive gives negative only, already we have negative, negative into negative positive. That means if L11 and L22 have in the opposite signs, have opposite signs, then this ratio becomes to positive. Whenever this ratio becomes to positive, then these 2 points a comma b are in opposite sides of this L is equal to 0. Okay, so same side whenever it is possible means same side means this line becomes to passing through after b or before a. Two possibilities, you can take any two possibilities. So before a or after b, so then we can say a comma b are on the same side of L is equal to 0. So to get same side of L is equal to 0 means this is outside, this p divides ab in the ratio externally. Okay, externally means that ratio becomes to negative. Already we discussed about these ratios, okay, in section formula only. Okay, so the ratio becomes to negative means when it is possible. So here it is minus, already we have. So if L1 and L2 have the same sign means both are positive or both are negative. If both are positive, positive by positive, positive, positive into negative, negative. If both are negative, negative by negative is positive, and positive into negative, negative. So if L1 and L2 have the same sign, then this ratio becomes to negative. If this ratio becomes to negative means then a comma b are in same side of L is equal to 0. This is the procedure. So this a comma b, if you take, this is line L is equal to 0. Okay, so based on this one I am giving some application. Position of the points x1 y1 and x2 y2 with respect to the line L is equal to ax plus by plus c is equal to 0. Same side. Okay, here this ax1 y1, let us consider this is a only, this is b only. So ax1 y1 and bx2 y2 with respect to this line are on same side if L11 comma L22 have same signs. Already we discussed it. These have same sign, then that ratio becomes to negative. Negative means that p divides ab in externally. Okay, so both have same signs means this product gives positive only, that is always greater than 0. Shortly we can use this condition also. So L1 and L2 have the same signs in the sense L11 into L22 is positive. Okay, next one are in opposite side if and only if. Opposite side means that p in between a comma b only. That means p divides ab in the ratio internally. Internally means ratio becomes to positive. Ratio becomes to positive means already we have minus. So L1 and L2 have opposite signs. So opposite signs means if one is positive, another one is negative, then product becomes to negative. Positive into negative, negative only. So this condition we can shortly you can write as L11 into L22 is less than 0. Okay, so these two, based on this one we have some more applications. That is Sevas theorem. Sevas theorem means very very important. If the lines joining vertices ABC of triangle ABC to any point P cuts opposite sides at D comma E comma F, then AF by FB into BD by DC into CE by AA is equal to 1. See here, let us consider we have triangle ABC and this is the point P. 0 comma, let us consider you take generally we can take in fixed point we can take as origin also, no problem. That gives a resultant that never affected to resultant. Okay, so let us consider p o 0 comma 0, that is nothing but o, you understand. So this is the triangle ABC. So the line joining the vertices a to any point P and cuts opposite sides at a D, and B to that point P cuts opposite sides at E, and C to P, this line joining cuts opposite side at F. Let us consider. Then what he is asking, then AF by FP continuation order. So if you go in clockwise direction, you go in clockwise direction. If you go in anti-clockwise direction, you go in anti-clockwise direction. So if you write, you can write in this way also or in this way. So here I have written AF by FB into BD by DC into CE by EA. So continuation you can write, that is equal to 1. So this is called the Sevas theorem. Based on this one you can get some questions. See here, let us consider A means some x1 y1, B means x2 y2, C means x3 y3. Okay, let P is some 0 comma 0. So in general, equation of, first you find out equation of AD. Okay, AD means like this. So equation of AD is nothing but it is passing through point 0 comma 0 and x1 comma y1 also. So slope of this line is nothing but y1 minus 0 by x1 minus 0. That means y1 by x1. Okay, since it is passing through origin, use this point. Don't use x1 comma y1. If you use x1 comma y1, it will be lengthy. You can get same answer, but you can get the equation in terms of x1 y1 also. If you use the point, passing point is 0 comma 0, then you can get the equation easily in simplest form. So y is equal to y minus 0 is equal to m into x minus 0. Here m is y1 by x1. So y1 x1 is equal to y1x. So separate if you make it is, so x1y minus y1x is equal to 0, or xy1 minus yx1 is equal to 0. Anyone you can use. So this is the equation. Since this line divides BC in the ratio minus L11 is to L22. Here L11 means x2y2 substitute, L22 means x3y3 you substitute. So don't say always x11 means L11, x2 y2 substitution means L22. So for our convenience I am giving formula in terms of L11 and L22. If you substitute x2 y2 you take as L11, if you substitute x3 y3 you take as L22. So this line segment, this line divides this BC in the ratio minus L1 is to L22. That means we can write as BD by DC is equal to, substitute x2 comma y2, that gives first one in the ratio first one, and as x3 y3 substitute, that gives the denominator. Okay, so therefore BD by DC is equal to, so in y you substitute y2, in x you substitute x2. So what you have, minus, already so I am writing here this one more step. First term is you make x is first term. So xy1 minus yx1 is equal to 0. xy1 minus yx1 is equal to 0, because if you take minus common, so minus transfer this side, that is 0 only. So xy1 minus yx1. So minus L11 means minus, substitute x in the place of x, x2 in the place of y, y2. So that gives x2 y1 minus y2 x1. y2 x1 or x1 y2, no problem. Minus of x2 y1 minus x1 y2 by, substitute c in this equation, that gives c means in the place of x, x3, in the place of y, y3. That means x3 y1 minus x1 y3. Next, equation of B is similarly, so if it is passing through x1 y1, we have xy1 minus yx1. If it is passing through x2 y2, we have xy2 minus yx2. So xy2 minus yx2 is equal to 0. So then this BE divides AC in the ratio, say minus L1 is to L22. Here first you take our ratio, it is in the form of CE by EA. So first you take CE. CE means first substitute x3 y3. So that means minus of x3 y2 minus x2 y3 by, so next substitute A, that gives x1 y2 minus x2 y1. Similarly, equation of CF is x y3 minus yx3 is equal to 0. So then AF by FB we want. If you want AF by FB, substitute first A x1 y1, after that you substitute B x2 y2. So that is minus of x1 y3 minus x3 y1 by x2 y3 minus x3 y2 in this equation substitution. Okay, so now we go for AF by FB, BD by DC, CE by EA. So AF by FB means minus of x1 y3 minus x3 y1 by x2 y3 minus x3 y2 here. BD by DC means minus of x2 y1 minus x1 y2 by x3 y1 minus x1 y3 into CE by EA means minus x3 y2 minus x2 y3 by x1 y2 minus x2 y1. Here we have x1 y3 minus x3 y1. Here x3 y1 minus x1 y3. Both are in if it is in the form of A minus B, it is in the form of B minus A. A minus B by B minus A gives minus 1. Already we have 1 minus, minus into minus plus. Okay, otherwise if you multiply minus inside, then it comes to minus x1 y3 minus into minus plus x3 y1. So if you multiply inside, this one and this one gives same one. Similarly, if you multiply this one inside, this is x1 y2 minus x2 y1. First you write positive term x1 y2 minus x2 y1. Is there any denominator? X1 y2 minus x2 y1? Yes, x1 y2 minus x2 y1. So along with this minus and this term will get cancelled. Similarly, here if you multiply minus inside, then we have x2 y3 minus x3 y2. So x2 y3 minus x3 y2, here also x2 y3 minus x3 y2. So these also cancel. So ratios all these cancels. So we have 1 only. Numerator denominator get cancelled means 1. So this is nothing but our required proof. A by b into bd by dc into c by a is equal to 1. So that is called the Sevas theorem. And next one, Menela's theorem. Same procedure, but a little bit difference is there. If a line cuts the side AB, BC, CA, sides AB, BC, CA of triangle ABC at PQR, then AP by PB into BQ by QC into CR by RA is equal to minus 1. That means, per suppose this is the triangle, here all these three sides cut by one single line only. So let us, that line is this one. So if this line cuts AB at P and BC at R, you can go anywhere, or you can write here only R and Q, no problem. Okay, according to this one, here I didn't write respectively, so you can take anywhere, no problem. If according to this diagram, I am giving AP by PB into B, that is here AP by PB into P by PB into next one BR by RC into, so let us consider this is only Q, no problem. Okay, according to this one I have written this formula. Okay, if you take Q here, you write with Q only. Okay, so here AB, P, BC, Q, CA, R you write. So divides this line at P, Q, R respectively, if you understand like that. So that means AP by PB into, so don't write BC by CQ. So here where this line segment, this line cuts this line, that is the point first you have to consider, that is BQ by QC into CR by RA is equal to minus 1. This is called the Menela's theorem. Sevas theorem means here these are called, if you in any triangle, if you drop a line segment from through vertex to opposite side, that is called the Sevian. All these are called the Sevians. Okay, so because of these Sevians, we constructed this formula, means you call this is Sevas theorem. Okay, here Menela's theorem means this one constructed by single line. So you just remember the difference of these two theorems. Okay, now AP by PB into BQ by QC into CR by RA is equal to minus 1. So proof of this one also we can prove in this method only. So very easy. So no need, proof is not important, but procedure is important. So you just remember these formulas. Okay, based on these formulas, I give some questions. Before going to give questions, just you remember these intervals. Already we know about these intervals, but once I am remind you, x belongs to a comma b, x belongs to open a comma b. Intervals means you just understand open a comma b, open intervals. These are called the closed intervals. Okay, x belongs to a comma b if and only if, that means a less than x less than b. That means x lies in between a and b, but x never be equal to a comma b. Okay, that means a less than, strictly less than x less than b. If you write with closed intervals, x belongs to closed a comma b, this means x lies between a and b and may be equal to extremes also here a comma b. That means a less than or equal to x less than or equal to b. That means in between a and b we have x, and that may be equal to x or equal to b. Okay, so writing of these intervals important, very very important. So whenever you have a less than or equal to x less than or equal to b, you can use this one also, x belongs to closed a comma b. Next, if x belongs to open a closed b, open side that is not included, closed side that is included. So that if and only if a less than x less than or equal to b, equal symbol means that may be equal. So x belongs to closed a open b, that means if and only if a less than or equal to x less than b. Okay, so if I am giving a wavy curd method for any factors, just remember, if a less than b, if a less than b, that means here I consider as a is small number compared to b, and x minus a into x minus b less than 0, x minus a into x, it is in the form of, just remember in this factor, in these factors only, coefficient of x is 1, and here in between x and any number that should be minus, then we consider only a. Here also coefficient of x is 1, and in between x and b we have considered minus, then only we take here numbers are a comma b, here a comma b are any real numbers. So then x minus a into x minus b less than 0, if our factors should be in this form only, we have to use this one, implies x belongs to a comma. That means if you have x minus a into x minus b, so take on the number line, so in number line, and so it is starting from minus infinity to plus infinity, you present a comma b on this number line, because of a is less than b, so first you get a, after that you get b. So here we can get 1 2 3 three intervals are there. For these three intervals, start with a plus symbol. Always from positive infinity you start with plus symbol, minus symbol, next plus symbol. In these three intervals you fill. Okay, if we have three factors, same procedure, plus we get one more interval, plus minus, like that you have to write. If we have four factors, same, plus minus like that we have to write. Okay, after writing here a comma b means if the factors should be in this form only, x minus a, after minus what is the number, that is we have to consider, after minus what is the number, that is we have to consider. So x belongs to a comma b. How, why you are getting a comma means, here it is less than 0 means, so less than 0 means where is negative, minus symbol, less than means negative, that is we have to consider. Okay, that means x belongs to a comma. If you have any doubt to remember this one, so just you line, if you draw this number line and you present them, you can get easily answers. Okay, so that is lies in between a comma b. Less than means strictly less than, so don't consider equal, so that means we have to the equal, don't consider equal means don't consider extremes, so we have to write x belongs to a comma b. And if x minus a and x minus b less than or equal to 0, less than or equal to 0 means we have to consider extremes also, but negative means we have to take this interval only. So x belongs to closed a comma b, because extremes also included, because equal symbol is there. And x minus a and x minus b is greater than 0 means, greater than means where it is positive it shows, so this is a positive way, this is positive way, this is positive. That means when x belongs to minus infinity comma minus a, union means y or r, that means x belongs to minus infinity comma a or b to infinity. So writing y or r means we have to use union symbol, this is called union. Okay, so b to infinity. So similarly, if x minus a and x minus b is greater than or equal to 0, equal symbol means we have to use closed bracket, extremes also included. But at the infinite symbols, don't use closed brackets, because we cannot go to infinite, we cannot say exact that value. So that's why, so you cannot include infinite, so we have to take at infinite either equal symbol or not equal symbol, we have to take open bracket only. So x belongs to minus infinity comma closed a, because greater than or equal to is there, so you have to use extremes, but infinite don't use open bracket. At a you have to use closed bracket, and at b you have to use closed bracket, and at infinite you have to use open bracket. So these are the notations, very important. So based on this one, I will give some problems in next video.